Thanks for joining us on today's segment of Behind the Veil, your one-stop shop for the I do's and I don'ts of Athens weddings. I'm Caitlin Walker, and these are my co-hosts.
I'm Catherine Schwartz.
I'm Gracie Shelton.
And I'm Emily Curl.
Today's segment is all about bridesmaids dresses. I've seen a lot of brides that are wearing non-matching bridesmaids dresses for their bridesmaids, and I kind of like this trend. I think it's a little too cookie cutter if you're all wearing the same dress, because you probably won't wear it again.
I mean, I like the whole thing where everyone looks a little bit different. I mean, as long as it's tastefully done, then it can look really, really pretty.
I think that's the key to it. It's not going with these like big, bold, mismatching colors, but having, very soft, neutral colors that really complement the wedding, and they're not going to be like distracting instead of, when you're looking up, seeing the bride and the groom, you're not scanning the bridesmaids' dresses, looking at all the colors.
Well, also you can, personalize each dress for each bridesmaid. So, if one had, bigger arms or something like that, then they could wear long sleeve or whatnot. But it kind of makes each bridesmaid personalize in their own way, but it doesn't take away from the bride
and look
herself. Right.
Right. Well, I actually figured out that I like this trend from Gossip Girl, which is obviously the best show ever. But Blair Waldorf, who is my idol, had at her wedding Serena was the maid of honor, and they all wore blush colored maxi dresses, but the only difference was Serena had like a piece of chiffon that just went up and made a one shoulder effect, and I love that. I love blush bridesmaids dresses. I'm like actually obsessed with them. I think that's what I want for my wedding. But I like that, just doing like a quick little
simple difference,
like
it's
noticeable. It's different. They don't all match, but it's still the same. I think they should all be the same length. I don't like the.
I agree with that. 100% agree.
Yeah.
And I love too that having just like a little bit distinguished from the maid of honor to the rest of the bridesmaids, like you were saying. Key. I think, I love that.
So it gives them something.
My only issue with it is I kind of see the bride as, the main center of attention, and so I think I'm probably for having similar matching.
You like that?
Bridesmaids dresses,
them all.
just because I would rather them be a backdrop to the wedding.
You're the star of your own wedding. That's what she said. That makes sense to me.
Exactly. Right. Even though it's cookie cutter, I don't want, the attention being on.
Right. It is your big day.
I have a friend who, she just got bridesmaids dresses and just got it from a boutique, and it was like very classy, very tasteful, all one color, and they all wore the same dress, but it was a very wearable dress that's very cute. They'll wear it again.
Right.
I mean, something that's really looks like an everyday thing, not like, oh, I'm in a bridesmaid's dress. Exactly.
As long as the bride is able to pick, dresses that you'll wear again, hopefully, then I don't see it as a problem to have similar or the same dress.
I think so too. I think. And no conversation about wedding dresses would be complete without talking about Kim and Kanye's wedding. So they had bridesmaids. Okay, all of their bridesmaids wore white. And I didn't think I would like this. None of their dresses matched. They were all individualized for the girl, and they weren't even the same length, but I kind of liked the bridesmaids wearing. It wasn't quite the same. Kim's dress was more of an ivory, and they were more of a kind of almost a cream color, but it was basically white. What do you think about kind of upstaging the bride almost and wearing white for your bridesmaids?
For Kim, I think that wedding was stunning because it was so crisp, so classy, and everyone just looked like flawless. And how neat it is to have like a wedding where everyone else also looks beautiful, so you're just like, this is the best day. So I really loved it. I thought it was great.
I kind of like only the bride wears white. Like, even when I attend, like, a summer wedding, like, I'd love to wear my white little sundress, but I think that you should keep it with no black and white at a wedding, like, have all the attention be on the bride, personally.
I agree. Maybe Kim can pull it off.
She can shell out the money for making them perfect, but I think I almost don't like people in the audience wearing white because I feel like that distracts it. So I'm not really sure why I like it on the bridesmaids, but I think it looks crisp. I really like that aesthetic of just being very minimalist and that way you can have huge accessories like beautiful chandeliers,
and
tons
that
of
giant flower wall they had.
Oh my gosh,
that made that
the
backdrop.
hydrangeas.
I couldn't.
Well, so let's get a final vote count of I do or I don't. I do or don't like matching bridesmaids dresses.
I don't.
I do.
I don't.
I do.
Thanks so much for joining us on this segment of Behind the Veil, your one-stop shop for the I do's and I don'ts at Athens weddings.